Hello friends, a warm welcome to you all in this video. In this video we will discuss about transit of Rahu and Ketu for year 2023. On October 30th, Rahu will transit in Pisces and Ketu will transit to Virgo zodiac sign. Now let's see the general effects of Rahu transit in Pisces. As we know, Pisces is a spiritual sign and the last sign of the Kalpurush horoscope. That is, it is the energy of the 12th house. And now Rahu is the Karaka of research. So the presence of Rahu here makes a person intuitive, creative, imaginative and research oriented. Here you may try to escape from the ill effects of Rahu like anxiety and confusion or struggles, since Pisces is a sign of water element and is free flowing. The sign of Pisces does not stand up and fight. The domain of fight back and courage belongs to the fire element or earth element signs. This transit is going to be very good for the areas like real estate, scientific research, network marketing. And even if you are far away from your birthplace, then this transit is going to be good for you. Now let's see the general effects of Ketu's transit in Virgo sign. As we know, Ketu creates separation. It forces us to fulfill the things that are directly associated with our existence and motto in the life. Now, if you have been working hard in some field for a long period of time, then this transit of Ketu is going to help you achieve it. This transit will take your likes and dislikes to the peak. If you like something, you will start liking it more. And if you dislike something, you will start disliking it even more. That is, Ketu will create a kind of obsession inside you. So Ketu, unlike Rahu, is highly energetic without any manipulation. Now let's see the effect of this transit on all the ascendants. For Aries Ascendant, this transit will strengthen your luck because the Guru Chandal Yoga of Rahu and Guru, which was happening in your Lagna, will end now. Jupiter, who is also the lord of your 9th house, was blocking your luck due to disconjunction. Now Rahu will enter the 12th house from this transit. Since 12th house is related to foreign countries, you will now start getting benefits from foreign countries or associates. And if you are planning to settle abroad, then you will be also able to do that. With this transit, the health problems that you have been facing from past few years will come to end. But with this transit, there are some losses also foreseen. For example, online or social media scam. So I would like you to pay a little attention on the online activities or transactions. This transit may also increase slight anxiety or sleep disorders. Now let's see the effect of this transit for Taurus Ascendant. Rahu transit through your 11th house and Ketu will transit through your 5th house. If your Dasha period is going good, then there are chances of getting great success. Transit of Rahu on this Upchaya house will help you to make your dreams come true. You just have to continue your hard work. You will get good support from your friends, but you have to keep in mind that who is your friend and who is pretender. Some people in your circle may become jealous of you after looking your success. Ketu will enter in the 5th house associated with creative fields, and students may find it a little bit tough time because, as we know, Ketu gives separation. So it may be noted that the students may not be interested in studies in this specific time period. Also, if you are an artist or if you are a creative person, then you may feel that all of a sudden the creative thoughts are not coming into your mind. So this can also cause you some frustration. So I will recommend do a meditation if you are associated with creative fields or if you are an artist or if you are an student. At this point of time, I would also advise you to avoid taking any type of speculative risk like investing in shares or gambling. Transit of Ketu in 5th house can bring minor issues in your romantic and love life. You may feel confined in your relationship or may feel completely isolated. A spiritual planet like Ketu entering 5th house can be good for spiritual practices or chanting mantras. Now let's see the effect of this transit for Gemini Ascendant. For Gemini Ascendant, Rahu will transit in your 10th house and Ketu will transit in your 4th house. To put in the simple words, this transit can positively affect your career and negatively affect your domestic life. If you are trying to change the birthplace or trying to relocate, then this transit will get that done. This change in place is going to be good for your career. If you are working somewhere, then there will be good chances of your promotion. And if your career is in the areas like real estate, scientific research, network marketing, then there are possibilities of getting very good results. Ketu being in the 4th house can disconnect you from your family a bit. You have to pay attention to your mother's health as well. In this time frame or in this gochar or in this transit, I would suggest you to avoid taking any new property or vehicle. Now let's see effect of this transit for Cancer Ascendant. Rahu will transit to your 9th house and Ketu will transit to your 3rd house. Your fortune may fluctuate. Sometimes you may lose the things which are in your hands, and sometimes you can get unexpected things out of the blues. You have to avoid taking chances and you have to go with the flow. This time is going to be good for new learning and philosophical studies. At this time, you do not have to follow anyone's advice, since Rahu can create illusion and interfere with your intellect when somebody advises you. Transit of Ketu in the 3rd house can cause some separation and misunderstanding from your younger siblings. At this time, there will be some decrease in your confidence and you have to avoid getting into arguments or fights. You may also experience problems due to local visits or local trips. However, the foreign trips or the long trips will be good. Now let's talk about the Leo Ascendant. For the Leo Ascendant, Rahu will transit to the 8th house and Ketu will transit to the 2nd house. Now, as we know that Rahu is an enemy for your Ascendant, and his arrival in the 8th house can increase some difficulties. The transit of Rahu can cause evil eye. So, you do not have to discuss your planned work or strategy with anyone. Keep it to yourself even if your work is getting succeeded. Now, the 8th house is also of research and magic. So Rahu here can take you towards subjects like magic and research. You will be inclined towards reorganizing your financial investments, and there are strong possibilities of both profit and loss. So be cautious in the field of investments. With Ketu transiting to the 2nd house, you can start thinking about whether the things you have are worth it or not, and you can rethink about what you really value. This transit can separate you from your home or family. During this time, your financial condition can oscillate up and down. Your income and how you spend your money can change. The way you talk can also change due to the influence of Ketu. You have to take precautions in your words since it may cause confusion to others. However, you can be right from your perspective. During this period, you would like to simplify your life and get rid of the things which you are not really assured of. Now let's talk about the Virgo Ascendant. Virgo and Pisces Ascendant will be most affected by this transit because Rahu and Ketu are directly transiting through your Ascendant and the 7th house. So for your Ascendant, during this transit, Saturn will be in your 6th house, Rahu in the 7th and Jupiter in the 8th house. This may bring some ups and downs in your life. This transit is going to be auspicious for your business and partnership related things, specifically associated with technology, research and diplomatic fields. The transit of Rahu in the 7th house can bring changes and challenges in relationships, especially in partnership and marriage. Unexpected turns can come in these areas. 7th house is also related to open enemies or opponents. During this transit, conflicts may arise with others, especially those who openly oppose you. So it's important to be careful and handle disputes with diplomacy. Rahu in 7th can give some tension in your married life or in your partnerships. Now let's talk about Libra Ascendant. For Libra Ascendant, Rahu will transit to the 6th house and Ketu will transit to the 12th house. This transit opened a way for your marriage. Till now, Jupiter was afflicted with Rahu in your 7th house, making Guru Chandal Yoga with it. With this transit, this afflicted yoga will come to an end and Guru will bless you in fields of marriage and partnerships. A good expansion of your business is also foreseen with this transit. 6th house is also related to your daily routine, environment and service to others. Hence, this transit may bring change in your work situation and may also bring new work opportunities. As Rahu will transit into the Upachaya house, this transit of Rahu will be good for competitive exams. Saturn will be in your 5th house and Ketu will be in the 12th house. So this yoga is going to be good for mantra practice. During this Ketu transit, you can think to let go of things or relationships or situations that no longer contribute positively to your life. Now let's talk about Scorpio Ascendant. Rahu will transit to your 5th house and Ketu will transit to your 11th house. Rahu in 5th house will give you a passion. However, you have to avoid drastic changes in your life and you have to avoid extra expenses. Jupiter was blocked by Rahu in the 6th house and will be unblocked with this transit. Hence, you may now start getting good results in the field of competition and service. This time is going to be good for the students who are studying creative arts, scientific research or mysticism. This transit can increase your intellectual curiosity and desire for the knowledge. With Ketu in your 11th house, you may experience a change in your friend circle. The energy of Ketu sometimes gives lack of clarity. So you have to be careful in making major financial decisions, especially in terms of major investments or power activities. Now let's see how this transit is going to affect Sagittarius Ascendant. For your Ascendant, Rahu will transit to your 4th house and Ketu will transit in your 10th house. This transit of Rahu can indirectly affect your financial condition. For example, you may bring about a change in your living situation which may have an impact on your financial sector. At this time, you can also get some renovation or changes done in your house. Or if you want, you can also settle abroad as well. This transit can make you spend emotionally. So you have to pay a little attention to emotional expenses. Rahu Guru Chandal Yoga is coming to an end from your 5th house. So now Guru will be successful in giving good results by connecting with your 5th house. Students and researchers will also get good results. You may start experiencing good results in your creativity. Your romantic life is also likely to improve with this transit. Old conflicts will be going away. You may witness improvement in speculative investments as well. This transit can cause you to re-evaluate your career and motivations. You may find yourself questioning whether your current career path matches your true aspirations or not. However, you may get confused by this transit that your family members or close people are hiding things from you and not taking your advice. Now let's talk about the Capricorn Ascendant. Rahu will transit in the 3rd house and Ketu will transit in the 9th house. With the transit of Ketu in the 9th house, you are likely to get a good teacher or mentor in the life who will be guiding you in the spiritual journey. Because Ketu is associated with past life experience and karma, this transit in the 9th house can give rise to those experiences which have karmic relation with your past lives. This transit will boost your confidence a lot, as the 3rd house is an Upachaya house and Rahu here gives very good results. Rahu is a friend of your Ascendant Lord. Hence, there are possibilities of getting good results related to your 3rd house. For example, you may see a good improvement in your courage, which may help you to tackle difficult situations easily. With this transit, you will have good relations with your younger siblings. Your formal communication will be good with this transit. People will be happy with your self-expression. This is a good sign for influential people, motivational speakers, creative people, and foreign diplomats as well. The Guru Chandal Yoga, which was forming in your fourth house, will end now. So you will be start getting good support from your own family. Your mother health will also improve, and you can also plan to buy a new house or vehicle with this transit. Now let's talk about Aquarius Ascendant. Rahu will transit to your second house and Ketu will transit to your eighth house. This transit can good financial rewards for those who are in profession related to Rahu, such as technology, scientific research, electronics, mobile phones, liquor business, immigration business, or even money laundering. During this period, you may have special inclination towards wealth and luxuries, which we also call material desires. This inclination will be done because of Rahu in the second house. But you have to avoid quick financial decisions since they may bring loss to you in the longer term. Because Ketu will be in the 8th house, people involved in research or occult profession will get good results. At these times, your sixth sense will also be good. You will start getting good results in family related matters as well. Just avoid wrong association or group in this transit. Your ascendant lord Saturn will be in a good position, who is creating a Mahapurush Yoga named Shash in the ascendant itself. So during this time you will have to be little disciplined to get good results from Saturn. Now let's talk about Pisces Ascendant. This transit has maximum impact on Pisces and Virgo Ascendants because Ketu and Rahu will directly influence your first and 7th houses. For Pisces Ascendant, Rahu will transit to the first house and Ketu will transit to the 7th. You are likely to get cheated by this transit. So think carefully before ever trusting anyone or even taking advice from somebody else. The good thing is that Guru Chandal Yoga of Rahu, Jupiter, which was happening in the second house, will come to an end with this transit, and you will start getting good financial benefits which were blocked from longer period of time. With this transit, you will observe that people will be pleased by your way of day-to-day communication. Your family issues will also get starting resolved. But before taking any major decision, do a proper retrospective or thinking, because Rahu will be in the ascendant and Saturn will be in the 12th house, and this may create some confusion. Brainstorm and consult with your elders, with your family members before making a career change or making any big financial decision at this point of time. This time is good for students who are studying the things related to Jupiter. For example, teaching. There is also a possibility of some tension or confusion in married life. So friends, this was all about Rahu and Ketu transit for the year 2023. Hope you guys have liked it. Please do subscribe to my channel and stay connected with me. Please find the contact details giving in the description. Thank you and God bless you.